Hello everyone, it's day 2 of stage 1 as we've got our final 50 competitors set to tackle the course in search of a spot on the second stage. So far we've seen only 2 competitors hit the buzzer at the end of the course, which are Skillical, who's done so twice now in his career, and Fanny Bear, who's done it for his first time. Our final 50 tonight will be looking to join them. Out of our 50 competitors that took on the course in day 1, most of them failed one of the obstacles moved from stage 2 last season. The propeller bars has been a brutal obstacle, taking out many competitors this season, especially at the start. So has the Dragon Rider, another obstacle that moved from the second stage. And Caution Ring has been the barrier between the great and elite competitors, knocking out multiple challengers right at the end of the course. The competitors are ready, and it is time to head down to the course as we continue Season 5 of Rising Ninja Warrior. Kicking off day 2 is a competitor who's made it to stage 2 both his times competing. It's Clutchy. He's retired recently from Roblox Ninja competition, so this will be his final chance to go all the way. He has made it to stage 2 back in season 2 and season 3. Went down the first time on the Wingnuts, and his last time competing went down on Dragon Rider. And he's on the second bar, got the dismount there. Now for the obstacle that took him out last time. He could not get to the bar. This time he does. Clutchy, the dismount comes up short. And Clutchy goes down on the same obstacle that took him out last time. And that's how his career ends. Well, following Clutchy is longtime competitor Ninja CRK. Used to go by the name CRK Techmaster back in Season 2. And he's never made it past Stage 1. And he, once again, does not seem very confident in his ability to get past the first stage. CRK looks like he's going to get through the first obstacle, though, and now on to propeller bars. Starting to get up onto that platform. CRK taking his time, but gets the bar. And gets the second, and he is through propeller bars. Now for the Dragon Rider, and CRK, an early jump, and he is down. And CRK's season is over just like that. Next up on stage 1 is not Bana, another competitor who's never made it past stage 1. Bana wins on the roadblock and already is out. Takes 2 jumps and that is all. And Bana is just utterly shocked right now. And he's out again. Well, next up on the course is Teal Flip, a competitor who's been around on Roblox Ninja for a long time now. And we'll have to see if that can help him out here on the course. Teal Flip is quickly through the first obstacle, and now for the propeller bars, which hasn't taken anyone out so far here today. And he is through it. Teal Flip now for Dragon Rider. Nobody's beaten this here this afternoon. Teal Flip, a great dismount there, and he's going to get a look at the new obstacle, and Teal Flip slips right through 2 of those poles. Went a little too far, and he didn't even think he could do that. Goes to show how easy it is to go down here on this course, one simple mistake. Next up on the course is Clutchy is Real, competing for their first time on the course. And we'll have to see how they can do, as the rookies have not fared too well this season here on stage 1. It's been a very tough time for him, as Clutchy gets through the first obstacle, but certainly didn't go too fast there. On to propeller bars now. That's the second bar. Got the dismount. Now for the Dragon Rider. This has been an obstacle that's caused a lot of trouble, and Clutchy comes up short of the pendulum. That same jump that's taken out plenty of competitors gets the rookie. Michaela onto propeller bars, lands it, and oh, late jump, and that is all it takes to come up short on that obstacle. Here's that frog thing, going back to regen it, and comes up short. Getting up now to take on propeller bars, and Brienne is out. Another long-time competitor, it's Foamy. A long time, but he goes down on the first obstacle. Another rookie who's made it to Dragon Rider. This obstacle has been a rookie killer and Survivor fan, the next victim. Next up on stage 1 is Jamie Dorino. She made it to the second stage last season. Was hoping to get back there this time. And Jamie quickly through the roadblock and now onto the obstacle that took her out last season. She went down on propeller bars and this time will get through it. And now for the Dragon Rider. Jamie lands the bar and got the dismount and onto car wash. This obstacle not been beaten so far. And Jamie going back but gets it. Now for the dismount, gets through and onto the aerodynamics. Jamie making her way across and very smooth on those 5 steps. Now the rope and got the dismount onto the roulette row. This obstacle not been too tricky, but it can be if you're not careful. Jamie taking another swing, goes for the dismount and lands it. Jamie, 2 obstacles to go. Looking for another ticket back to stage 2. Jamie on highway. Ooh, going back. Taking her time and got it. 19 seconds left. Jamie, 1 obstacle left. And gets over that first wall. Jamie overestimates. And Jamie goes down on the caution ring. And once again, right at the end of the course, the caution ring ends the hopes of a competitor right there, and Jamie won't get back to stage 2 this time. Well, next up on stage 1 is Twisters. He has not ran the course since season 2, where he made it to the tuning forks on the second stage. Looking to get back to the second stage this time. And he hosts his own competition, Robloxian Warrior. We'll see if his ability to host competitions can help him out on this course. He's through the first 2 obstacles, and now for the Dragon Rider. Twisters lands that bar, and he's got the dismount. Now onto the car wash. Twisters making his way across. Oh, a little stumble there. Taking another rotation. This could cost him later on. And Twisters comes up short of that second spinner. And he is out on stage 1 for the first time in his career. At the start line now is another competitor who is running for their last time. It's Craft Fungus, formerly Craft Battle Duty 0828. He made it to stage 2 back in season 1. And he is, I don't believe, made it there since. Looking to get back finally this time. And Craft gets the dismount there. And now for the Dragon Rider, and he walks right off the end of the platform, and that is how his career ends on stage 1. And getting in right to our next run, it's Big Name Hammy, formerly Hammy Rafis, who also made it to stage 2 last season. Went down at the end of the propeller bars. Now gonna get a chance right here to avenge her run from last season. Hammy gets the second bar, and this time got the dismount. And now for the Dragon Rider, an obstacle she beat last season, but this time it takes her out. And Hammy is out on stage 1. Can't get back to the second stage this time around. Well, next up on the course is a competitor who's competed many times but has never completed stage 1. It's Robin. Robin, ready to go here on stage 1, making her way across the roadblock and got through. Now for the propeller bars. Robin taking her time, lining it up. Seems like most of the competitors here so far today have learned their lesson from most of the competitors on day 1. And Robin, another competitor, goes down on the mount of the Dragon Rider, and Robin's out again. Prez is going to have to take another swing. And another swing. Prez, this is going to be a tough jump. Somehow lands it, and it comes up short on the dismount. There's Fury Thing. Rookie on the course, and goes down. Barely lands that jump. Blue mailbox. Oh, slips off the end. It's Jackson Chid Gamer on propeller bars. Walks right off the trampoline, and he is down. Mr. Clutch making his way up. Also lining up that jump and overshoots it. Haven't seen that one yet. 1, 2, 3, Rihanna also overshoots, and Rihanna slips off the side. Charizard, one of the few people so far who's made it to the car wash. His rookie season. Oh, comes up short of that second spinner, but a great run there from Charizard. Up to the start line now on stage 1 is Robotic Pie. He went down last season on the Lunatic Ledges on the second stage. He's hoping to make it back to stage 2. He's one of the better competitors in Roblox Ninja, so if anybody's got a good shot out of the competitors we've had so far, it is Robotic Pie. And he lands that first bar well, and gets the second, and he is through. Robotic Pie now onto the Dragon Rider. Can he stick this mount? Yes, he can. Gets the bar. Robotic Pie gets the dismount, and he is through and onto the car wash. Robotic Pie up that first section, gets across, lands that jump, and he sticks the dismount. Halfway through the course, 50 seconds left. Robotic Pie has plenty of time, and he's not slowing down whatsoever. Grabs the rope, and he has got the dismount. Robotic Pie, 3 obstacles to go. Can he be our first finisher here today? High swing, but gets it just barely. Now the dismount. Robotic Pie lands on the side, but gets through. 25 seconds left. Onto the highway. Robotic Pie. Just the dismount here, and he comes up short. Just like Alpha VR. Back in day 1, Robotic Pie, a late jump on that dismount, and he comes up short. Otherwise, could have completed stage 1. Next up on stage 1 is the host of Blue Ninja Warrior. It's Blue Tide's RBLX. He made it to the 3rd stage back in Season 2, but hasn't made it past Stage 1 in the previous 2 seasons. Went down on the first obstacle in Season 3 and the highway last season. Blue Tide's through the first obstacle this time, now 4 propeller bars. And he is right through it. Onto the Dragon Rider, this obstacle. Can he stick this jump? No, he cannot. Blue Tides goes down on the 3rd obstacle. And once again, cannot get past stage 1, and the streak continues. Next up on stage 1 is a competitor who's never gone down on the first stage. He's competed, this is now his 3rd time, and he made it last season all the way to the end of the Wingnut Alley. And he become the first clear here on day 2. Dragon Master. Through the first obstacle, now 4 propeller bars. He beat this last season, and he gets through it. Now on a Dragon Rider, beat this as well, and he makes that mount look easy. Dragon Master gets the dismount, and he is through. Beats the obstacle that took him out in Season 3. Now for the car wash, and he is demolishing this course right now. Got over a minute left through the car wash. And now into the aerodynamics. Dragon Master Gets through it smoothly, gets the rope, and got the dismount. 3 obstacles to go. He's on pace for the fastest time on stage 1 so far, if he can get through these final 3 obstacles. Dragon Master right through, 1 swing. 2 obstacles to go, 35 seconds on the clock. Dragon Master. Can he get this dismount? Yes, he can. Gets past where Robotic Pie went down. Jamie went down on this obstacle earlier today. Dragon Master, just the dismount. He gets it. And Dragon Master, with over 20 seconds left, will become the first clear of day 2. And he will join Fanny Bear and Skillicle on the second stage. And Dragon Master keeps his stage 1 clear record. Perfect 3 for 3. Well, next up to stage 1 is a competitor who has also cleared stage 2, both his times competing. Square Oswald 09 made it to stage 2 in seasons 3 and 4, looking to do so again here in season 5. Just saw Dragon Master show exactly how to beat this course. Square Oswald on that second bar gets the dismount. Now for Dragon Rider, this one's been trouble. He gets it though. Square Oswald gets the dismount. And now for the new obstacle, the car wash. Can he solve this one? It's caused a little trouble, but not too much. And Square Oswald gets to the top of the second spinner, and he lands the dismount halfway through, 50 seconds on the clock. And Square Oswald. Ooh, that second one turned. They're turning, but Square Oswald keeps his balance and gets through. And now 3 obstacles to go. First of them is Roulette Row. Square Oswald gets that second wheel in. Square Oswald gets the dismount. 25 seconds on the clock for 2 obstacles. The first is Highway. This took out Robotic Pie. And Square Oswald will get through it. Now for Caution Ring. Took out Jamie, Dorino, but Dragon Master just beat this. And Square Oswald going for the dismount, and he turns late and comes up just short. A late turn at the end, and Square Oswald comes up about a half stud away from stage 2. Next up on stage 1 is Rip Peanut Cry, a rookie on the competition. Rookies have not fared too well this season on the first stage. None of our 3 competitors who have completed stage 1 are rookies. So Rip Peanut Cry looking to be the first one to make it through stage 1. And he barely lands that second bar, but he gets through. Now for the obstacle that's been the biggest test for the rookies, it's the Dragon Rider. Grabs the bar, and he's got the dismount. Rip Peanut Cry is through, and onto the car wash. And he gets across. Now the dismount, and he's halfway through stage 1. Rip Peanut Cry, a great rookie performance so far. Now for Aerodynamics. Hasn't taken anyone out here so far on day 2. And Rip Peanut Cry is through. And now on to the Roulette Row. Obstacle that is not a big challenge for the veterans, but it can be for the rookies. Rip Peanut Cry lands that second wheel. Gotta gain some momentum here. Gains a lot, and he gets flung off the side, and down he goes on stage 1. Next up on stage 1 is Galactic Says Hi, who made it to the 3rd stage last season in his rookie season. Now in his second time on the course, looking to get back there. And he's on the roadblock, sporting that classic hot dog outfit there. And he's through the first obstacle, now on to propeller bars. And he beat this last season, gets that second bar, and he beats it again. Now for Dragon Rider. Not cause too much trouble for the veterans, but Galactic shows that no matter how skilled or experienced you are, you can still make a mistake. Well, next up to stage 1 is the self-proclaimed best mobile player in Roblox Ninja. Last time he made it past stage 1, however, was back in season 2. He made it to the double wedge. Can this be Cyrus's chance to get back to stage 2? He's through the first obstacle, now for propeller bars. And he is through it as well. The Dragon Rider, he gets it, unlike Galactic. Lands that bar. Cyrus gets the dismount as well. He is through the first 3 obstacles. And now onto the car wash. And he is going to go back a few times. Gets that second section. Now got to climb up. Oh, he almost slipped off right there. And he's going to have to wait and go around again. That could be huge later on. And Cyrus gets it though. But he is about 10 seconds slower than anybody else who's made it to this point. And as he grabs the rope and slides to the end, he's already hit the 30-second mark. Cyrus onto roulette row. He cannot slow down. Cyrus gaining swing, lands the second wheel, 20 seconds on the clock. One swings the dismount, and that is crucial right there. He could have just saved himself. Cyrus rushing right through, gets it. 1 obstacle to go, klaxon sounding. Cyrus, can he get it? Gets over the first wall, gets over the second, gets the dismount. It's a rush against the clock, and Cyrus runs out of time. Right at the end, inches away, Cyrus comes up just short. And here's WWE Rocks, and he's lining it up here and walks right off. Through propeller bars, Joey on Dragon Rider walks right off. Works in, climbing up, and jumps over the trampoline. There's HJAA Man. And oh, gotta save this. He's on top. Can he get down? And no, he cannot. Also, Oliver barely lands that. Gets the dismount. Now for Dragon Rider. And comes up way short. 2005 gets it there and overshot. Lee gets through, and now for the Dragon Rider, lands the pendulum there. Now just the dismount left and comes up short there, and down he goes on stage 1. Coming up now to the propeller bars is Shackman. And he almost overshot there and undershoots the jump to the second bar, and Shackman is out on stage 1, just like that. And next up to stage 1 is the host of Steel Castle. It is Fragile as Agile. Back in Season 4, went down on the spring forward on the dismount. That obstacle no longer on this course, so we'll see if he can get through stage 1 now. And gets quickly through the first obstacle, and now onto the propeller bars, and he walks right off the trampoline. And Fragile is down once again on stage 1. Tobiz12345 has been around in Roblox Ninja for around a decade, and he's finally decided to retire from competitions. He went down last season on stage 2 at the dismount of the third obstacle, the propeller bars. An obstacle he's hoping to beat this time around. And he has won many other competitions in his career, such as Ninja Coolio Warrior. So he is certainly capable of going all the way. He also previously hosted Ultimate Ninja Challenge, so we'll see if Tobiz can end his career on top of the tower. It's the end of an era for Tobiz, a fan favorite competitor. His last chance on stage 1, looking to go out on top. Countdown has begun, and Tobiz is off on stage 1. He's really hoping he doesn't make a mistake here. Tobiz gets through. Now for the propeller bars. The obstacle that took him out last time. Gotta be a little worried about it, but he gets right through with ease. Makes it look simple. Tobiz now onto the Dragon Rider. Grabs that bar and got the dismount. Tobiz is through the first 3 obstacles. Those are maybe the toughest other than the caution ring. And Tobiz is also through car wash. He's got about a minute left. Halfway through the course, Tobiz on the aerodynamics and makes it look easy. Barely has the steps move. And he's got 3 obstacles to go in 45 seconds. Tobiz gaining swing. He can take his time here. he's gonna go all the way around and gets it. Haven't seen that strategy before, but Tobiz makes it work. 30 seconds to go. Tobiz, 2 obstacles left. And he's through the highway. 1 obstacle to go. Can Tobiz avoid a slip up here on the caution ring? Tobiz looking to be the 4th finisher, and he gets it. Tobiz will be advancing to the 2nd stage as he celebrates with his friends on the finish platform. His career is not over yet. Tobiz will be headed to stage 2 for the 2nd time in his career. Strawberry, the host of SASUKE Starhammer and SASUKE Dynamite, has been hosting competitions for a very long time. However, their results in competition haven't quite been as successful as their competition itself. Strawberry is also retiring from Roblox Ninja, hosting and competing, so this will be their last chance to finally reach the 2nd stage. Strawberry has been hoping this can be his best opportunity to go all the way. Strawberry, can they finish their career with one last hurrah? And Strawberry, they are off on the first obstacle. And Strawberry is down on the first obstacle. Not how they wanted it to end, and Strawberry's career will come to an end in bitter fashion on the first obstacle of stage 1. Certainly not how they were hoping it would end. As the sun begins to set, we've seen only 4 of the 90 competitors who've tackled stage 1 complete all 8 obstacles. Our final 10 competitors are the most skilled in the competition, but this course has proven it can take out anyone. Fion Junior 11 has been around since the start of the competition, getting 2nd place back in Season 1. But he's decided after 5 seasons of competing to finally retire from competition. He's gone down on stage 1 the past 2 seasons, but he believes that this could be his best chance to finally make it back to the promised land of stage 2 and beyond. He's gone down on gridlock the last 2 times, and that obstacle is gone, so we'll see how he can do on the course. One last run for Fion Junior 11. He's got Yas cheering him on the sideline for this run, and Fion in the first 2 seasons was unstoppable, but since then, not made it back to stage 2. Here's his last chance. Fion has begun on stage 1, and he is right through the roadblock and onto propeller bars. Gotta be careful not to make a mistake here. Fion gets the 2nd bar, and he got the dismount. Now for Dragon Rider. This has been tricky. He's gonna go forward, and Fion slips off. And it all comes to an end on the Dragon Rider. Not how he hoped it would go, but certainly gotta be proud of all he has achieved over the years. As Fion says goodbye to the competition. So many great memories on the course. Perfuji, also known as Grant, came up 1 jump short of possibly becoming a rising ninja warrior, but he wasn't able to stick the dismount at the end of stage 3. That fail has been haunting him since then, but in other competitions he has exploded, winning competitions such as YASUKE and Ascension. Grant's not been training extremely hard for this season, so we'll see how much that plays into his result on stage 1. However, he has been unstoppable this year. Well, Grant is ready to tackle the first stage. He hasn't done too much training, but he is certainly one of the most skilled competitors in Roblox Ninja. So it might not make too much of a difference, but we will have to see. He is through the first obstacle, however, very easily and onto the propeller bars. And Grant gets the 2nd and gets through. Grant now for the Dragon Rider and easily gets it. Now for the bar. Got the dismount with ease. Great launch there on the end of the Dragon Rider. Now on to Car Wash. An obstacle he has not ever seen before, but doesn't seem to be phasing him whatsoever. Grant is through, although didn't get a great dismount there. Plenty of time left, 50 seconds onto the aerodynamics. Grant gets the rope, and he is through. 3 obstacles to go for Grant. 40 seconds on the clock. Roulette row. It's not been too tricky for the competitors so far here this season, but Perfuji gets right through it as well. He's got about 25 seconds left on the clock for the last 2 obstacles, and gets the dismount. 1 obstacle left. Can he get through? Caution ring has been the barrier, and Grant gets past it, and Perfuji will be advancing to the second stage once again. And with very little practice, still able to get past the first stage. And he made it look easy, barely any trouble on any of the obstacles. Well, next up on stage 1 is Longshot Arrow 77. Last season, he went down at the end of stage 3 on the Wingnut Alley on that 4th transfer. And we'll see if he can get back there this season. Longshot only failed stage 1 back in season 2. The last 2 times on the course, he's made it to the 3rd stage and completely avoids the trampoline there. Interesting strategy by Longshot. He seems to have pre-planned that one. Now onto the bar here, Longshot. And oh, Longshot goes down at the end of the Dragon Rider. Mistimed his dismount, and he comes up short on the 3rd obstacle. Turtwig has already made some great achievements in his short career, reaching stage 3 back in season 3 and collecting the title of Golden Competitor in that same season. But last season he went down on the 2nd stage on only the 3rd obstacle, the propeller bars, and he was certainly not expecting that result. He's never failed stage 1, however, and he's looking to keep his perfect record alive and make it 3 for 3 on the 1st stage. Turtwig now up to the start line. He has never failed the 1st stage, and he intends to keep it that way. Turtwig not trained as much as he has for previous seasons, but still probably more than almost anybody else. He's through the 1st obstacle. Now 4 propeller bars. This took him out last season. He's definitely practiced this one, and Turtwig gets through it. Now for Dragon Rider. An obstacle he beat last season, and he's going to beat it again. For the car wash. Turtwig gets up that 1st section. Now the jump across. He lands that. Now just the dismount to go. Turtwig through half the course. He's got 55 seconds left on the clock. Turtwig on aerodynamics. An obstacle he beat last season. He'll also beat again. Now for the roulette row. This obstacle not been too challenging, but one simple mistake can be all it takes to go down here. And Turtwig gains a lot of swing there. Gotta stay on. Turtwig, great dismount there. 30 seconds to go for the last 2 obstacles on the highway. His rival Alpha VR went down here, and Turtwig will not. 1 obstacle left. Oh my goodness, Turtwig! He rushes it, and Turtwig goes down. Went way too fast. He had plenty of time left, and he goes down. DJ Dilly has failed stage 1 both times he's competed, but he's gained a massive amount of support over that time. And he's also received help in the form of training from his friend and fellow competitor, Yas123451, who last season made it to the Spinball Wizard on the 3rd stage. DJ has been training almost non-stop for this season, and he has been working so hard. Will this finally be the chance DJ's been waiting for, or will it be another disappointing result for him on the 1st stage? Let's go to the start line to find out. DJ Dilly, also known as The Boat, has been practicing for this competition ever since he went down in Season 4. And here he goes on the first obstacle on the roadblock. DJ lands that third tire, and he's got the dismount. DJ through the first obstacle and onto the propeller bars. This obstacle's been trouble for a lot of competitors, and he gets it though. Now for Dragon Rider. This jump here's brutal, but DJ gets it. Now the dismount, and a great landing there. Onto the fourth obstacle. This is the one that he has trained the most on. It gave him the most trouble in the minis. Gets across. It was this dismount that he's failed so many times. But DJ Dilly gets it. And he has about 45 seconds for the last 4 obstacles. On the aerodynamics, the tension, the nerves have to be building for DJ. He is 3 obstacles away, 35 seconds. DJ lands that second wheel. DJ Dilly, can he get the dismount? Yes, he can! 23 seconds to go with 2 obstacles left on the highway. DJ, just the dismount left. He got it. DJ, 15 seconds onto caution ring. Cannot believe it. DJ over the second wall. The dismount. DJ Dilly got it. With 5 seconds left, DJ is advancing to stage 2. For the first time in his career, he has bested the first stage. And all that practice, all that training has finally paid off. It has got to feel good for DJ. What a performance.
I feel good. It's so good to be at the second stage for the first time after failing stage 1 twice in my last few appearances. I'm so glad I'm at the second stage. I knew the training would pay off. I want to thank Yas, Andra, Shadow, Blue Tides, and BotN Bow for helping me with this. Oh my god, I'm so emotional.
You're sorry.
I cannot believe it. That was the most like on the edge of my seat I've ever been in my life.
Please, Nina, don't put one foot.
Please, bro. Oh my god.
Please.
No way. Please.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Nina.
Come on, DJ. Come on.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
DJ. So proud. Come on. Yes.
First part.
Yes. Yes. Oh my god, please. He's got 60 seconds left.
Go on.
He's on a good pace.
He's on a good pace.
Yes.
Jump song.
Come on.
Do what I taught you. Let's
Yeah.
go!
Let's go. We got 50 left. 50 left. Can you do it?
He's on a good pace. He's got
Go
time.
on, Nina.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes.
Dilly, don't stop. Please. Okay, roll it, roll. He's got 40 seconds left. Pretty much 35.
Really good
Come on.
pace.
Come on, DJ.
You used to
Come on,
mess up.
DJ.
Come on.
Oh no. Come on, DJ. Please. Please.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes!
DJ,
Let's
go.
2
He's got
obstacles.
20 seconds. He's got 20 seconds.
He's got
20
time.
seconds.
Come on.
He's gotta go. He's gotta go.
Get it. Yes. Come on, DJ.
Come on.
It's destiny.
Go on.
Listen. He's gotta go.
Yes.
He got it. Yes.
Right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Unbelievable.
Yes! Yes!
Oh
My goodness.
you did it.
Wow.
You
Wow.
did it. You did it. Nina, you did it.
Oh my god. That was amazing.
You did it.
What a run.
Yas12345 has made it past stage 1 in 2 of his 3 attempts on the course, and the last time he failed it was back in Season 2. Yas has increased his overall skill level drastically since he ran last season, and he also helped train DJ Dilly, who just cleared stage 1. Yas has also hosted his own competition called YASUKE, which is now on its 6th season. He's hoping that he can continue his streak of stage 1 clears on the toughest version of the course yet, but Yas is very confident that he can do so. Yas just watched his friend DJ Dilly, who he trained, clear the first stage. So he's got to be confident he can do that exact same thing. And Yas is off on stage 1, and he is right through the roadblock onto propeller bars. Yas last season made it past stage 2, so he's beaten most of the obstacles, if not all of the obstacles, that have moved from stage 2 to stage 1 this season. And he gets the pendulum there on Dragon Rider, and he got the dismount with ease onto the car wash. He helped DJ train for this obstacle, so he's got to be very good at it. Yas lands that second spinner, and he has gotten the dismount. Of 50 seconds left for the final 4 obstacles. Yas onto the aerodynamics, and that one spins a little bit, but he maintains his balance and he gets through. 3 obstacles to go for Yas, about on the same pace as DJ. And Yas taking an extra swing here, lands it, and got a lot of swing, goes for it, and he got it right there. 23 seconds left, about the exact same pace as DJ to this point. Yas gets through the highway, 15 seconds left for caution ring. Gets over that first wall, gets over the second wall, and Yas is going to join DJ on the second stage, and he extends his streak of stage 1 clears to 3 seasons in a row, and makes it 3 for 4 in his career on stage 1, and he is headed back to the second stage. A great run from Yas. Well, next up on stage 1 is Nebula Deception, who last season made it to the Hangman on stage 3. And he is hoping to get back to that point. It was the only season that he's actually made it past stage 1. Doesn't have the greatest record, however. So he is off on stage 1. Looking to get back to that point. And Shadow is through the first obstacle. Now onto the propeller bars. And what even happened there? Walked off the side of the platform. And even he knows he made a bad mistake.
Absolutely terrible.
What the hell? What
that
just
was-
happened? What?
What happened?
What happened?
Absolutely
fail.
terrible.
Good fail. Good
What
fail.
just happened?
And Drastico is possibly the most accomplished competitor in the field of 100, having won countless competitions, and last season he added Rising Ninja Warrior to his list of titles. He bested stage 3 and then hit the buzzer at the top of the final stage tower in a thrilling run that left him with 1 millisecond on the clock. And Drastico feels like he's got the best chance out of anyone to make it back to stage 4 this season. So we'll have to see if that rings true here tonight on the first stage. Well, here is Drastico on the first stage. He's never gone down on stage 1 in his career. He's made it at least to the final obstacle of stage 2. That's his worst result in competition. And for most people, that's better than any result they've ever gotten. So Drastico in almost his own tier of skill level, and oh my goodness, rushing through the course, through the first 2 obstacles and onto the Dragon Rider. And he is right through it, and Drastico at a blazing pace so far. He loves to go fast, and he is right now. Already through 4 obstacles with a whole minute left on the clock, about 10 seconds faster than anybody else to this point, other than maybe Dragon Master. He's on the rope, and he's got the dismount. 3 obstacles left here on stage 1, and Drastico demolishing the first stage. Got that second wheel going all the way around just like Tobiz, and he got it. 38 seconds left for the final 2 obstacles. He can take his time, but he's not going to. He wants the fastest time, and he's probably going to get it. Over that first wall, over the second wall, and Drastico, no surprise, gets through stage 1, and with exactly 22 seconds left on the course, the fastest time on the first stage so far, and I don't think that's going to get beaten. A spectacular run by Drastico, demolishing stage 1. Bousie Pie has made a name for himself over the past year, winning YASUKE 5, making the final stage in Blue Ninja Warrior 19, and becoming a Rising Ninja Warrior champion a season ago. He's returned better than ever before and has certainly trained hard enough to get back to stage 2. Bousie Pie has never failed stage 1 in his career, so we'll have to see if tonight will be the first time he will do so, although he feels very confident in his ability to get past stage 1, as he is one of the best competitors in Roblox Ninja. Bousie Pie voicing no concern here on the start platform, seems very confident. So we'll see if he can get past stage 1, as he is through the first obstacle with ease and onto the propeller bars. Gets that second bar and got the dismount. Bousie Pie onto the Dragon Rider. He's going pretty fast, and he's got through. Not going quite as fast as Drastico, but he is going very fast either way. Although it goes back a little, that'll cost him a bit of time. Although it doesn't seem like he's going slow enough to have it be much of a factor. Bousie Pie with about 50 seconds left as he begins the aerodynamics. And wow, so smooth through that obstacle. And gets the dismount there. Bousie Pie, 3 obstacles to go, 40 seconds on the clock. And he's gaining swing, got that second wheel. Go for a second swing here, no reason to rush. Gets the dismount, 30 seconds for highway and caution ring. And he is not going to go down on an obstacle like this. 1 obstacle to go. Caution ring has caused some problems. Bousie Pie has never failed it. He gets over that second wall. Got the dismount, and Bousie Pie will be advancing to the second stage. A very good run from Bousie Pie, and to nobody's surprise, he will not be going down on stage 1. And he will continue his search for a second championship. Bayspeak has the best record in the history of the competition, having made it to stage 3 in every season he's competed in, and he's won 2 of the 3 seasons he's ran. Bayspeak hasn't run many other competitions in his career, but he always rises to the occasion in Rising Ninja Warrior. He hasn't done much training, although he seems to use his immense skill to avoid doing so, as he's never really practiced much before he runs. Bayspeak is looking for his 3rd championship this season in just his 4th time running the course. But will he be able to best maybe the toughest stage 1 yet? Let's go down to the start line. Bayspeak is at the start line, ready to tackle stage 1. His worst ever finish in this competition was the ultimate cliffhanger back in Season 3. So, he does not fail on Stage 1 or Stage 2. Bayspeak, in the first obstacle, gets through it very quickly. Now for the propeller bars, an obstacle he beat last season. And he will beat it again. And on to Dragon Rider. This obstacle been maybe the toughest one this season. Knocked out the most amount of competitors, but he gets it nearly over. Shot the dismount. Gotta be careful there. And he does get through, however. A minute left on the clock. Gets to that second section here. Bayspeak lands the dismount. Halfway through the course with about 50 seconds on the clock. He's on a good pace. Just can't make any mistakes here. Bayspeak lands that rope and slides it down the track and got the dismount. 3 obstacles left with 40 seconds. He can take his time here. Bayspeak gaining a lot of swing. And he gets that second wheel going all the way around, just like Drastico. And he gets it. Bayspeak, 2 obstacles left. And he is starting to get a little low on time, though. He's going to get through that. One obstacle left. Caution ring. Gets over that first wall. Gets over the second wall. For the dismount, Bayspeak just barely able to land it. As he completes stage 1 and becomes the 10th competitor to advance to the second stage, joining his friend Drastico and keeping his perfect streak alive. Now 4 for 4 on stage 1 in his career. We've seen all 100 competitors tackle the course, and only 10 have made it through. They are Thanny Bear, Skillical, Dragon Master, Tobiz, Perfuji, DJ Dilly, Yas1234551, and Drastico, Bousie Pie, and Bayspeak. All 3 of last season's champions are still alive, and it's been an incredible set of 100 runs, and we've got much more excitement on the way next time on the season finale of Rising Ninja Warrior. We've got 10 competitors left. This may be the toughest course of all time. I cannot believe it. How did he do that? Not like that. That can't be how it ends.